No worries. You will request and get a backport. What is a backport? Why do you need that? Because you need that specific fix on top of your current patch level. And this is what we call a backport. So let me explain that. A backport gets created on request, normally, and it's specific for on the operating system on top of the patch level you have right now. So we need to know what your current patch status is. And typically, you have not only just a release update, you may have also some additional one-off fixes. So we need your patch inventory. And we have that information in a service request where you specify all this information. You request a backport via a service request. Then this fix, Daniel has shown you before, is done in the main code line, will be now produced on top of your patch level for your environment, for your operating system. And this is what we call a backport. Typically, we produce the backports in an automated flow. So what happens is you request a backport, it gets handled by a system, it tries to produce it completely unattended. And if that happens, and if this succeeds, within 2 or 3 days, typically, you will see a message in your service request coming up and telling you that the backport is now available. If the automation fails, and typical reasons for the automation failing could be that we have dependencies of libraries and somebody needs to unfold that manually, or we see some conflicts, and then it needs to be handled manually by a developer. Of course, if it needs to be handled manually, then it takes longer than the automation. That is obvious, so please don't expect the backport to be there in 1 or 3 days. It takes longer, obviously. But in order to make your life much easier and ours as well, we upload more than 2,000 proactively built one-off fixes, backports, when we release a new release update. So at the day of 1919 being available on my Oracle support, there's also over 2,000 one-off fixes being built proactively available. And the reason is simple, that we can't include all of them into an RU, and we know that some candidates are highly sought for. So what you see here in this screenshot is that this one here has been built proactively for almost all the release updates already. There's a reason why we built that proactively and why it's not in a release update. We clarify this in a minute, but you see that only 19.7.0 is missing here. All the others are available, and we cut it off. You will find it also for 19, 17, 18, and 19 there.